My name is Latasha Raineault, formerly Jarrett. I ran track and field here at Hartford. I graduated in 2008. My events in track were, I actually started off doing the 400 and high jump, and then I moved on to doing the heptathlon as my event. I would say it took a long time for me to realize and discover how badly I wanted to succeed. We had a few assistant coaches that kind of came and went, and we eventually had an assistant coach, Rob Whitten, and he really pushed me to work to my full potential. And I think under his guidance and the assistance of Kathy Manizza, we were able to really push and find that the heptathlon was the best event for me, and that's how I worked through and built my progress. I was nominated for the Sportsmanship Award for an act that I did at our America East Conference Championship. I just finished running the 800 of the heptathlon, and I had to go back to the high jump, and I had missed a height, and the official called it as me clearing it, and I was honest and told him that I had indeed missed the height, and he gave me the option of either accepting the clearing or him marking it as a miss, and I chose for him to mark it as a miss. And ultimately I didn't end up winning the high jump, but that act ended up being something that people found to be respectful. And I definitely don't regret the decision, because I think honesty is really important in sports. And I think looking back, I would always regret making a poor decision. So I'm happy that I decided to tell the truth, and I guess ultimately the end result was greater than winning the high jump. So I competed in cross country for one season. It was definitely one of the most challenging things that I had done. Long distance running is a completely different animal from high jumping and hurdling and shot putting and all of that stuff that I was used to doing. So it took a lot of dedication, it took a lot of training to finish some of those races. And for me it was a little frustrating, because I like to be fast and I like to be good, and cross country wasn't something that I was naturally good at, but I still keep a little bit of long distance running here and there. I came back and I finished and completed my doctorate of physical therapy here at Hartford. I work as a physical therapist for Eastern Rehabilitation Network right here in West Hartford, in Blueback Square actually. So I work and service the orthopedic population, working with a lot of athletes, working with people with back pain, hip pain, all that kind of stuff. But I really love it. I got married just over a year ago, so a year and a week. I grew up in Connecticut. I grew up in Ellington, and coming to Hartford kind of got me used to and familiar with the West Hartford area, and I kind of really fell in love with it, and I think it has a really cool charm to it. So much to the point that my husband and I are looking for houses to buy in West Hartford. But I think since graduation, I've definitely grown and matured, and have kind of starting to settle into like my mid-20s, which is nice. I think one of the things that stands out to me was being a part of SAC. I was able to get to know a lot of different athletes from different teams, and I think that's where a lot of my friendships started and grew and developed, and I'm still close with a lot of those people still today. So that experience was something that just kind of fed into other experiences that that expanded over my college career, and even still today. Some of the community services things that we had done were cleaning up the campus, volunteering and helping out at the magnet school, working with student athletes in the community and the rest of the school network to let them know what SAC was all about. Yeah, actually, my husband and I just signed up to be big brothers and big sisters. So I'm just right now working to find my placement and find my little sister, which is kind of fun. I think being here at Hartford over the last, well, I was here for about 6 years, I definitely changed. I came to school kind of, I'd say, immature as most freshmen are, with not a lot of confidence, and through growing and developing with my team and working up and having successes with track and succeeding and getting the degrees that I worked for, I feel like my confidence built up. I was able to make really great friends that I'm still really close with, which is great. I met my husband through, friends of classmates here at Hartford. So I think it's really shaped who I am today, and I had a great experience at Hartford, and I'm happy to say that.